Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you guys know what's up. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get to today's reading. So today's reading is very specific. It's for those of you that are in separation with someone, with whoever's on your mind. Now, obviously, most of you will probably be here for a romantic situation, but if you are here for a platonic situation or someone in your family and you're just kind of wondering what's going on, just take the messages as they pertain to you and your circumstances. And so, yeah, with that being said, we are going to be checking in on the energy between you two and what is it that you need to know. And then we're going to be asking the question, what's next? So we're just going to be trying to get as much information for you today as possible into, where things currently stand between you and this person. All right, so you guys know what to do. We have three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'm at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. So, this reading is very specific. This is for those of you that are in separation with someone and you're just kind of wondering. You're wondering about that, what's going on. We are going to be doing a little energy check in and seeing what you need to know about you and this person. And then we're going to be asking the question, what's next? So, we're just going to be trying to get as much information for you today as possible to help bring in some clarity or validation or whatever it is that you may benefit from this reading. So you guys know it's a collective reading on YouTube, so use your own discernment, and if something sounds confusing or if it's not making sense or you're not vibing with that energy today, that's okay, friends. It just probably means it's not for you. But with that being said, thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. Let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. My group number ones, please, Spirit. My group number one. So this doesn't have to be a romantic interest. For most of you, it will be, but this could be for anyone in your life that you're wondering about. All right. What can we know? What can you tell us? The energy between my group number ones and this person that they're coming to this reading for. What can we know? What can you tell us? What's going on here? All right, so I think I'm actually going to pull a few cards for you, my group ones, and then we're going to pull a few cards for this person. So thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, their energy with this person. What's going on with my group ones? What is it that we need to talk about today? All right, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Swords. Why the Eight of Swords in reverse? Why the Eight of Swords in reverse? Messages for my group ones. The Tower. Why the Five of Swords? The Moon. What's funny is when the Tower came out for a second, I thought that was the Moon. Because I felt it. Why the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? All right. So you could just be focused on letting go, on kind of just feeling like, things didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. Let me pull another deck for this person so that we can see what's going on with them. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What's this person's energy when it comes towards my group number ones? What's this person's energy? The person on their mind. What's their energy when it comes to my group number ones? What is it we need to talk about today? What's going on with them? What do we need to talk about today? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Yeah, you guys are both Five of Swords. So you guys are both kind of in your head about something or kind of going over something or wondering what the other is doing, or why the Seven of Cups in reverse. One more on the Five of Swords, please. Okay, so they feel like I don't know, guys. It almost feels like they like something about the little game you guys play. Interesting. Look, the moon as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over to your side first. So maybe there was something really unexpected. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there was a sudden change, or maybe you saw this person or they did something that was surprising. Maybe someone's a Scorpio. Justice reversed. There was this, yeah, both of you have justice reversed. So there's something here that could have happened that just wasn't fair, or um, I don't know. Yeah, maybe the truth was never spoken, or the circumstances. So you guys are both kind of feeling the same. You guys have a few of the similar cards: the moon, five of swords, justice reverse. So they view you as being like happy go lucky, or you have community around you, or you are someone that people kind of gravitate towards. They see you as being really, they're really drawn to you. Obviously, they think you're really attractive with that Queen of Wands. And maybe you make things kind of beautiful. I don't know. That Ten of Cups, there's a lot of joy there. But that Five of Swords tells me, well, they're kind of in their head about something. But here's again, I can't help but feel that they like this little kind of game that you guys are playing. And so maybe because of that, it caused this justice reverse or something, yeah. Someone here could have been playing a little too nonchalant, a little too unbothered. I don't know. And then now it's almost like you're in your corner or you're on your side and you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what that meant. What does it mean when they do that? Or why did that happen? Or, you know, it does feel a little uneasy. The Sun, I think that they just act way too cool for school, or maybe you feel like they're trying to get you to react in some kind of way. I don't know. It's just going to depend. They could be trying to get a reaction out of you. Or maybe that's what it feels like. Why the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? So there isn't like stability here, or either that or someone's having like a money issue or an issue at home. Or Three of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse. Some kind of truth was revealed. Revealed. Oh. If it's not that, there was something that was really disappointing. But it feels like it was again. Yeah, maybe they did something. And in their head, they were like, but wait, I thought this was fun. Interesting. Wow. Listen, they're, let's go to their side. So if you're resonating with that, let's talk more about them. We already talked about the little game that they kind of played. I really do think that they like did something and then they're kind of looking over their shoulder to see if you're watching, or to see what you'll do or what you'll say. And if it's not that, maybe that's how they're kind of coming towards you, where it's really on and off. Or maybe there's other people around and you guys haven't had the chance, but then they do something that makes you kind of think, like, what did they mean by that? Or why'd they do that? Or why'd I say that? I don't know. So they're over here. They see something more clearly. Again, you have Seven of Swords in reverse and they have Seven of Cups in reverse. So, there's a little bit of a common thread there with those two, talking about truth being revealed. This one is more like all this illusion or fantasy, something maybe came crashing down, or maybe now I kind of see the reality of it. And now it's not fair. So now they're kind of being strategic. They're being secretive. They're also, I think they're secretive. in general. So definitely not going to be showing you feelings. They're coming up with some kind of plan, or they're trying to think of something. They're just not sure. They're not sure what to do or what they want, maybe. But one thing that they do know is they either like seeing you around, or they like, what is this? Why the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Wands? Messages for my group ones. This person they're coming to this reading for. What's their energy towards my group number one in this situation? Why the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Wands? Ace of Cups. Yeah. They want to they love being your friend, or they see potential here. There's a lot of love and abundance, but there's been kind of a false start, and I think they kind of blew it. I don't know, guys. Did they? Did they fumble? That's what it feels like. Yeah. When I was flipping through the deck right now, I was like, well, I don't know. I saw a little Page of Wands in reverse, and I was like, what'd they do? And now they're like, oh shit, I went too far. I think the energy that I'm picking up on your side, and maybe you resonate more with this side. It's take the reading however it hits, but someone here was disappointed. All right. My group number ones. Well, if that sounds familiar. So I guess the cards, we'll call those out. Libra. What else did you get? Oh yeah, Pisces with that moon card. And Libra with Justice. Oh, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, so we have air energy. All right. I almost dropped those. Someone fumbled. All right, my group number ones. Let's see. Let's see what else you need to know and what might be next between you guys. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else do my group number ones need to know about this person they're in separation from? What can they expect? What's next? What else can we know about this connection? The person they're in separation from? What else can we know? Thank you, Spirit. What do my group number ones need to know about this person and this connection they're in separation from? What else do they need to know, and what's next? What else do they need to know about this connection? Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. Messages for my group number ones. What else do they need to know about this connection with this person that they're in separation from? So there's a lot of kind of mixed emotions that are coming through. Like a part of you, maybe you still care about this person, or there's still kind of loving feelings here, but we're very moody about it, or it's almost like very crabby. It does remind me of Cancer energy, sometimes a little moody in love, which is totally, it's fine, but there is something here about defensiveness or tension or conflict, and us ignoring kind of the bigger picture, or ignoring maybe it's okay to love them from afar, or it's okay to kind of, still hold feelings for them to some degree, or understand the circumstances. But this does feel like no second chances, or I'm ignoring this or ignoring you. Knight of Cups. There is emotions here. Yeah, there is. There's romantic feelings, or there's a want to make some kind of offer, a peace offering perhaps, but we also kind of fight it off. What else can we know, please? What else do they need to know about this connection? Why the Seven of Wands? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Why the Five of Wands? So someone here could be having some kind of hardship, or we don't feel like this is something that we can give to, or that will kind of benefit us in the long run. So maybe you feel like this isn't good for you. And by kind of saying no or blocking this out, or, or having this tension or conflict, it's almost like we want to release it. Yeah, look at, we have a 10 of wands in reverse and the 8 of swords in reverse. It's like, I don't want to worry about it anymore, or I don't want to feel stuck on that. So I'm just going to ignore it. 10 of cups, you could be focused on what does make you happy. Now, for others of you, if, say that you did reconnect with this person, um, it's almost like we would maybe be ignoring the elephant in the room to some degree. I don't see that being the case, that you guys reconnect with them soon, I should say. I don't know if ever, but soon. It doesn't look like it. It just feels like you're trying to be happy. You're looking for what makes you happy, or you're doing things. Um, but at the same time, maybe you feel what you feel, or the heart wants what it wants. Maybe you're also trying to date other people. Why the Knight of Cups? Star reverse. Yeah, no, this feels that for a lot of you, maybe it's just, having these feelings for this person. And if it's not for this person anymore, then maybe you're still open to love, but at the same time, you're not as hopeful as maybe you once were, or you're maybe ignoring, kind of, maybe there are people around you that want to talk to you or get to know you with that 5 of wands. There could be there's competition, but that Judgment in reverse tells me I don't see it. I can't read, so that sign doesn't apply to me. Yeah, so let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Messages from my group number ones, please. What else can we know? What's next in this connection? What's next in this connection? We have the 3 of swords and the Ace of swords. Gaining some kind of clarity that brings disappointment. A realization, perhaps, that this situation was keeping you stuck, or you may feel like maybe you've kept yourself stuck, or you're gaining clarity on exactly maybe certain disappointments in your life that kind of led you here. So there's truth coming through, and there's acknowledgement of heartbreak and disappointment. But I think it's really important because it sheds light on this in maybe a different way. Maybe so another reason why I wanted to do this reading, I forgot to mention, is because if you're watching this when it first posts, we're literally in the thick of Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde. So there's a lot of feelings coming through about love, past loves, what the future holds, maybe anxieties about that, whatever maybe that's coming up for you. So I kind of wanted to touch on that, to help bring some kind of comfort, or some kind of confirmation or validation, whatever it is that can be helpful. And this might be what's coming in, is that this period of time is meant to kind of highlight things for us. And in this case, it feels like you're maybe realizing something, realizing that your needs weren't going to be met, or you were staying, or maybe you could have kind of been waiting, or maybe ways that you were holding yourself back in some kind of way, or things that were holding you back, maybe heartbreak, whether it was related to this person or not. And there's a feeling here of you need time. And also, things are changing for you. The circumstances are changing. I do want to tell you that if you do happen to have a run-in or an encounter with this person, it doesn't seem like they show up any different. So whatever your past experience with them has been, it's like they're still probably going to show up the same way. Okay. 3 of wands, 2 of pentacles in reverse. You could just be thinking of the good times, or reminiscing. Maybe you're traveling or something like that. But someone here has options, or is keeping their options open. All right, so Let's get you guys some oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. The one they're in separation from. What do they need to know? Ghost. You know, ghosts from the past, things that are done and over, dead and done, right? They're coming around in order to lay them to rest. We have illumination. So you have either a lot of downloads right now or a lot of clarity, and you're realizing, what is it that this person or this situation was never going to give me? What is it exactly that I miss about them? Ideation, questioning our own beliefs, questioning our own kind of ways of thinking. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And consciousness. Because look at, after ideation does come consciousness, because this is expansion. This is stuck in a box and this is expanding, growing. So I think a lot of clarity is heading your way, friends. All right. I know it's probably feels tough. I get it. All right. We have WY, Wisconsin, Wiley, Casey, Kitty, Kim, Mia, Miami, FX. Someone could be a makeup artist. We have Cutie. Someone's a cutie. WM, Monday, Wednesday. WH, NF, Sports, NFL. X, Amy, XA, Xander, Alexander. XI, like Chi, is that Chinese, right? I'm sorry, guys, but coming through. Asia in the house. We already said Casey, right? Katie, yeah, K name's coming through. All right. I think that's all. My group number ones, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into those of you that are in separation from whoever's on your mind. We are going to be doing a little energy check-in today and seeing what's going on between you and them. We are going to be pulling some cards for you and for whoever's on your mind. And then we're going to be asking the question, what is it that you need to know and what's next between you and this person? My group number twos, a couple of reminders. It is a collective reading, so make sure to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, if something sounds confusing or it's just not making sense, it's probably because it's not for you. The other thing is when we do the your side, their side, if you happen to resonate with the other side, the energies could be swapped. So yeah. And then the other thing is this could apply to anyone in your life. It does not have to be someone romantic. For most of you, it probably will be. But for those of you that this has to do with a friend or a family member that there was a falling out with, just take the messages as they pertain to you. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have in the notes section. The other thing is, if you're watching this when it first posts, we are in the thick of Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde. So that's also actually part of the reason that I'm doing this, is because a lot of you could be feeling like you're missing this person, or you're really thinking about them, or maybe you're just kind of revisiting the past, and and you just like a little check-in. So whatever it may be, let's try to get you some information today that can help you sort through that. And let's get to it. My group number twos, thank you so much for joining me here today. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. My group number twos, please, Spirit. Energy check-in, please. The person they're coming to this reading for. What can we know? My group number twos, energy, please. What can we know about that? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What's my group twos energy? King of Swords. My group number two's energy when it comes to this person. Four of Wands, the Empress. All right. So there could be admiration or wherever you know this person from. Maybe you view them as being someone who's really smart, but they're very kind of cold and closed off to love and romance. Could be an air sign. They don't have to be. We have, yeah, especially Libra coming through. We also have Taurus. Why the Four of Wands? The Lovers. You could feel like this might be as your twin flame or a soulmate. I can't tell if you guys have had a romantic history or not because it feels like it's been held back, or maybe you might question or wonder if they have feelings for you, if you know, or if you know that they have feelings for you. I don't think that they've been very expressive, or maybe they're kind of holding back. We have Two of Swords in reverse, so maybe you've made up your mind about something, or you used to not know what you wanted, and now you do know what you want. And maybe you're looking at this person like, what is it? Is it or isn't it? The look on that Empress's face is like, what the fuck is happening? So why the King of Swords with the Knight of Cups in reverse? Why the King of Swords? The Six of Wands, their success or how they look, or something, maybe they like attention. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Chariot. So there's someone who's very confident or takes charge. There could also be something about the car that they drive, but you feel like they haven't like gone for an opportunity, or maybe they missed out on an opportunity, but it feels like there's something here about attention or their success. Why the why the Four of Wands with the Lovers? Why the Four of Wands with their lovers? Nine of Pentacles. One more there. The Devil reverse. I don't know. Did they used to put in the effort at some point? Or have they made some kind of gesture with this Nine of Pentacles? You know, Nine of Pentacles is very single, very independent. But when it's coming together with all these kind of supportive energies with that Four of Wands and the Lovers, maybe someone here was getting out of a toxic situation, or breaking free from something. Tell me about the Empress and the Two of Swords in reverse. My group number twos, what's their energy towards this person? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you think they're immature. Or maybe you feel, yeah, no, I do kind of think like you're giving this person the side eye a little bit. Justice, Eight of Cups, you had to walk away, or someone has to walk away because they didn't make a move, or they weren't kind of clear, they didn't let you know, or the message never came, or, you know, even if there was mention of taking you out or seeing you again, or, you know, it's like they maybe never actually followed through. Maybe you view this person as being caught up in their ego, or as long as they're successful or getting attention, maybe you feel like that's what they want. Again, there could be something here about the car that they drive. Maybe you feel like their car gets attention. I don't know. Just throwing that out there. All right, let's I'm still looking at this, but let's see on their side, what's their energy when it comes to this situation between you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What can we know? What can you tell us? The person they're coming to this reading for, what's this person's energy towards this situation, this connection? My group number twos, what can we know? What can you tell us? What's their energy? Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you feel like this person's a little bit of an opportunist. Messages for my group number twos, please. The one they're in separation from, what's this person's energy towards my group number twos? What's their energy towards this situation? We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. What's this person's energy towards my group number twos and the situation between them? Nine of Cups in reverse. They're like, well, oh well. group two is mad at me, or group two uh, doesn't love me, or group two doesn't care. And this could be, we're not saying that they're right. We're just saying this is the energy that's coming through. Hold on, let me make room. There we go. I mean, 10 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse. It's like they're a little mini violin, They're like, I had to drop this. It's not what I wanted to do, but I can't, and group two doesn't even care. Group two pulled away from me. I'm not gonna lie, they're coming through as something, a little bit something to deal with. Energetically, I mean. Why, like maybe, I don't know, maybe you kind of saw through this person. Like, maybe there is a connection there, but you also kind of know that this person has some things that maybe they need to sort through. Why the 10 of Wands in reverse? 4 of Wands. So there is a feeling here of coming together, but taking a break. So they feel like you guys are on a break. Yeah. They do feel like you're pulled away, like I don't know, so I do feel like there's a part of them that is confident that you guys will be coming together. They think of like good times with you, but at the same time, they're like I said, it's still like an oh well, or I just can't right now. And maybe you already know that. Maybe they had a conversation with you, or maybe um, I don't know how much clarity has happened between you guys. But they do view you. Let's see, why the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Lovers in reverse? Why the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Lovers? The Devil in reverse. 4 of Pentacles. I don't know. I kind of feel like they're still kind of holding on to this to some degree. Or maybe they feel like you've closed off. Maybe you guys are both are avoiding a devil situation, or maybe you guys are both leaving something toxic behind. And if it was the connection between you guys, then you guys kind of feel the same on that page. Because what else do you guys have in common? The 4 of Wands, right? Didn't we have the 4 on your side? I know we have it here. And then of course that Lovers coming through, as well as the Devil. So you guys share similarities in how you view this, or the energy towards this. And if this is someone that you still want, and you do view them as someone that you want to reunite with, I do think that you guys will be reuniting. But I definitely kind of feel like this person isn't, I'm not saying that they have to take blame or what happened, but the accountability, or there's something here about kind of how they view things that's different than you, which makes sense. We're all human, and we view things differently. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. Like I said, it does feel a little like, oh well. And maybe that's how it has to be right now. I don't know. Maybe they're having some kind of financial situation or something here. Why the 9 of Pentacles in reverse? 9 of Swords in reverse. Maybe they're just not trying to be tied down, or they don't want to get in their head. Again, there's this feeling here of unbothered. But I do think of the good times, or I think of seeing you again. What is it that they're holding on to with this 4 of Pentacles? 9 of Swords. Something that keeps them up late at night, or they worry about maybe how you feel about them. Maybe they even having a new opportunity after there's change. I was going to say, before I started saying that, maybe they're afraid that you're going to meet someone new, is also coming through when I flip the deck. So yeah, guys, it's interesting. But like I said, there's similarities between you guys in how you view things. That lovers and that four of wands, and then you guys have it here as well. You still feel a strong connection to them, but maybe you feel like they have growing up to do, or they are nurturing something, maybe a business, or they're trying to grow in some kind of way. They need to go learn, or they need to do something. And until then, maybe you feel like this can't happen, or it's just not time yet. So this group definitely feels like, I don't know, only you know, and no one's trying to tell you how to feel. But I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are open to connecting with this person again, because you guys both view each other and view the connection as four of wands with the lovers. All right, let's continue. Let's see what else you need to know, and yeah, what's next here between you guys. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What else do they need to know? This person they're in separation from. What do my group number twos need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do they need to know about the situation and this person that they're in separation from? What else can we know? Thank you, Spirit. What else do they need to know? Messages from my group number twos, please. What else can we know? What do they need to know? We'll take judgment. King of Swords. Someone's making a judgment call. Someone's doing what they think is right or fair or what they need to do. Two of Swords, indecision. They're trying to figure it out, or they have been figuring it out. Oh, they're trying to, they've been thinking about messaging you. They're not sure if they should or they shouldn't. Or watch you online. They might be watching you online with that Seven of Swords without telling you. They might also lack the confidence, but this is giving a burner account. King of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Five of Pentacles. They miss you. Ace of Cups in reverse, but they're not necessarily ready for reconciliation. They're trying to get clarity, or they're thinking again that maybe they were in indecision for a while if to message you or not. Why the Page of Swords? They could have also been trying to get information on you in some way, trying to see if maybe you were seeing someone, or if you're available, or how you're doing. If you know that's not possible, then you know that's not for you. For others of you, it could just be that they were wondering if they should message you. And so maybe they were taking a break from social media, or they'd think about it late at night, or they miss talking to you or texting you. And I think they've fallen asleep with their phone next to them, hoping, maybe looking to see if you'll message them. There's something here about joking around with you, maybe sending you memes. Yeah. Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? They could also be like hiding their desire for you. Knight of Swords. They're conflicted because they feel like anything that they do is kind of selfish. Four of Wands, because they want to reconnect. They're just not sure. They're not sure if you've walked away, or they're getting impatient. I don't know. It almost feels like they struggle with being a little impulsive. Maybe that's what I was picking up on earlier. There's like, even though they're very logical, there's a streak of maybe a little unhinged, or they can be impulsive. Yeah, this feels like it's all kind of their energy, unless it's you and you're resonating with this. But let's see what's going to happen next between them. Messages for my group number twos. What's going to happen next between them and this person they're in separation from? Messages for my group number 2s. What's next between them and this person? The World. 8 of Pentacles. What's next between them? 3 of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. So there's something here about the timing. 3 of Pentacles. You guys, okay, so it's going to be different for everyone, but there is a positive change in the connection. Now, whether you see this positive change now or a few months from now, it's going to be different for everyone. I'll tell you guys why. So for some of you, if you work with this person, or if you guys collaborate on something, or you know the same people, there's this event that's going to be happening that's bringing you guys together. And it might be short, it might just be a brief encounter, but it's going to be enough to kind of get you guys going on a new path or renew something in the connection. Maybe even, maybe you guys will both feel like it's time, or maybe you guys will both decide that you need more time, whatever it may be. There's a positive kind of shift in that. But it, like I said, it is brought together either through someone in common or a workplace. So that's for some of you. For others of you, these changes are happening individually in order for you guys to come together in the future. So that's the more kind of longer term group, I should say. So this could be that someone is doing the work in order to bring endings to cycles in their life. And even though you guys are not necessarily ready to unite or come together or meet, you guys are both aligning to come together or connect through a fated event. Now, this does feel like it is energy of a place or people in common. Maybe you guys are part of the same community. Maybe you guys, like I said, there's just this energy here of working together or collaborating together. Now, this could even mean that you guys both go to the same place and you're doing the same thing, and that's how you end up connecting. Either way, though, it feels like in real life, you guys are being brought together. Now, if you know that this person lives on the other side of the world and there's no way to run into them in person, then there's something here that's making your guys' worlds collide in a way where I think you'll be aware of each other. And there will be a chance to reconnect if it's what you want. All right. So with that being said, my group number 2s, let's get you guys, what did we do? We did oracle cards and initials for the last group. I almost couldn't remember. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Messages for my group 2s. What can we know? What can you tell us? The one they're in separation from. We have balance, confidence, pain, anger. It was in reverse. And cleanse. Maybe this is something, maybe this person had to grow out of that, or maybe you've been on a journey with this person and you've kind of been through these feelings and have had to cleanse through them in order to bring more balance into your life. They could have been doing the same thing. Very twin flamey, my group number 2s, I will say. You don't have to resonate with that, but for those that do, maybe that will explain some things. All right, we have joy. Yeah, joy. Oh, lots of J's. So J, JG, Jorge, joke, Joker, KK, Kiki. As I said that, literally, there's I. Kimmy, literally Kimmy. Another KI, Kai, Kit, Kite, MD, medical, or Maryland. Mr. L. Someone's last name could start with an L. HD, up close and personal, maybe, seeing things crystal clear. H, Henry, Harry. Yeah. Same initials or same letters, first name, last name? My group number twos, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into, the person you're in separation from. We're going to be doing a little energy check-in. We are going to be pulling cards for you and for them and just seeing where you guys are at with things. And then we're going to be asking the question, what is it you need to know and what's next between you and this person? But as always, my group threes, it is a collective reading. So just take what resonates. If the messaging is confusing or triggering or just, not making sense, it just probably means it's not for you. A couple of things. When we get to the portion where we're pulling for you and them, you can switch sides if you need to. If you feel like you resonate with the side that I'm reading for them more, that's totally fine. The other thing is this reading is posting during the thick of Mercury and Venus retrograde. If you guys are watching this when it first posts, all the way through almost like mid April, I feel like. But besides the point, that is why I'm doing this reading, because maybe you've been finding yourself reminiscing or thinking back or thinking about a certain person or this person, and you're just kind of wondering why. We're just trying to get some helpful messages for you today to help you kind of work through that. So with that being said, friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you guys are doing well, and we are going to be using a couple of different decks for your reading today. Let's start by pulling for you and seeing what your energy is when it comes to this person and the situation. And let's help get some clarity with that. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. This person they're in separation from, what can we know? What can you tell us? What can we know about my group number threes and their energy towards this person and the situation? What is it that we need to talk about today when it comes to my group number threes and their energy towards this situation and this person? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What's my group number threes energy towards this person and this situation? Thank you, Spirit. All right. You could just be focused on yourself, staying independent, working on improving your own situation. Yeah, making your dreams come true. You guys are very resourceful. Also, group threes, know that right now you're in your magician era. I was going to say your magic era, where you're making things happen. So if you guys have financial goals or a goal in your love life or just bringing more abundance, changing your routines, your health, I feel like you're on it. I also want to give you a little nudge to where if you've been thinking about doing something or get going on something that could improve your life, your lifestyle, your health, anything like that, bring more into your life, it's a really good time for that. All right, so here's the Two of Wands in reverse. You're like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not choosing anything different. I am on this course until further notice. So you could be manifesting the right kind of love, the right kind of lover, or even the right kind of things in your life. So because of this, my group threes, it is going to have like a trickle effect in other areas of your life where maybe you're inclined to do things around the house differently, or you're rearranging, or you're buying a few new things. There's this feeling of you're making your dreams a reality and you're taking control where you can. But when it comes to this connection, as much as maybe you want it, you're not really kind of changing it up as of now. So some of you guys could be visualizing reconnecting with this person or calling in your people, your soul tribe, or your new friends, or reconnecting with the ones that you do have on a different level. There's a feeling here of more in a good way, because it feels like maybe you've been on a tough road or things were hard for a while. Now, this could be you manifesting a new beginning with this person or a new beginning in general in your life. And maybe you thought at some point that it looked one way and now you're maybe now you're focused more on the manifesting or the vision instead of a specific person, or a specific type of love. Um, yeah, so there's a sense of openness. And when I say type of love, it means like maybe the connection that you have with this person or that you had. It's like maybe now you're kind of thinking differently and you're like, well, maybe I want this too, or I want to live this kind of lifestyle, or I want someone that's going to want to do this with me, or whatever it may be. Um, it does feel like you're going to have a good Aries through Gemini season. I will say that. All right, this is a timeless reading, but that time frame is coming through. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Wands in reverse. What's my group number 3's energy towards this connection? Because you've seen the truth, or you're being truthful, or you kind of come to realizations. Maybe you now even have to admit that a different choice was made, or you had to make a different choice, or there's no move for you to make when it comes to this connection or this person. Why the Magician with the Lovers? Maybe you're also realizing that you were more sure or more steady as to what it is that you wanted, and maybe you feel like you saw through this person, or you saw the truth to it by them not making a choice. Again, there's a feeling here of not choosing. Four of Wands in reverse could be wanting reunion or something here that's not steady. There's still a lot of maybe fantasizing as well. Maybe fantasizing reunion, Eight of Pentacles, or it could just be other goals in your life. Maybe you're working really hard at moving forward and moving ahead. Feeling stuck, perhaps. Stuck at work, or you guys could have a lot on your plate. Or maybe now, if this only has to do with this connection, it could be that maybe you feel a little bit in your head about the amount of effort that needs to be put, or that you have put. I don't feel heavily on that, but that Eight of Pentacles and that Eight of Swords tells me like working really hard. And Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. A lot of maybe fantasizing, or a lot of things going on, maybe keeping yourself busy. Again, it feels like it's about to be a very busy or abundant time in the next few months for you. All right, so I don't know how much focus you have on this person. Let's see where they're at with things. All right, so if that sounds like you, friends, hang in there. Let's see what's going on with this person. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. The person they're in separation from. What's this person's energy towards my group 3s and the situation between them, the separation, this connection? Thank you, Spirit. What can we know? What can you tell us? My group number 3s, please. My group number 3s. What can we know? What's their energy towards my group 3s and the situation and connection between them? About this separation? Thank you, Spirit. What are this person's, what's their energy towards group 3s and this separation and this connection? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3s. Knight of Cups. What's their energy towards my group 3s and this situation connection? Well, they have feelings for you, and they're waiting for an opportunity. They're trying to get out of their head, or they don't want to play games. One more, please. Oh, they're trying to grow up. They're growing up, or they're going to take charge. At least that's what they're working towards. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Strength in reverse. They don't want to hold back anymore. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? They're giving up. They're surrendering to something. Why the Emperor? Yeah, they're letting go. Okay. They're feeling, their energy towards this is that they're getting out of their comfort zone, and they're letting go, or they're growing, or they're reaching a point. Wow, look at that. It took them a long time. This person also takes a really long time to make decisions, but they feel like they've matured a lot. At least that's how they feel. Tell tell me why the Knight of Cups with the World in reverse. Nine of Swords. They're still not completely like comfortable or open, like, or know how to approach you or connect with you again. There's certain cycles that maybe aren't closed out yet. They feel stuck or in their feelings for you. They feel like you might reject them, but they also don't want to like fully miss out on their opportunity or miss out in general. There is something here. Maybe they ignored the fact that they have a chance or they had a chance. One more. Five of Pentacles. So they got left out in the cold, or they feel like they don't have enough. Maybe they have a lack mentality, or they miss you. They want to take charge in order to have a new beginning with you. So they see this as new love. So if this is someone that you just met, my group number threes, and you're just kind of waiting to see where it goes, it feels like this person, they might take their time, but they have feelings for you. And maybe you already know that. So it's just going to depend on where you're at with things with them. But there is this energy of they want to, like, you know, they want to boss up and take charge and come towards you. Like I said, they are stuck in their head, but they're realizing that if they don't do this, they'll never know. Or if they don't reconnect with you, maybe they'll regret it. Something like that. So it's almost like they know they got to get out of their own way. All right. So this feels yeah, this feels pretty positive. I was looking on your side. They have they have more cups on their end than you have on yours. So like I said, I think if you're wondering if this person has feelings for you or still has feelings for you, I'm picking up that they are, but you know, friends, only you know who you're watching for. That could also be that they want to make you an offer, a reconciliation as well with that Ace of Cups. So they got their mind on trying to get things going with you, get you guys on good terms. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. What do they need to know? What else do my group number threes need to know? This person they're in separation from. What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. What do my group number threes need to know about this person they're in separation from? What do my group number threes need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. What do they need to know about this situation and this person they're in separation from? What do my group number threes need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do my group threes need to know? We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Messages for my group threes. The World. Messages for my group number threes, please. So this person's been thinking about you. They might like surprise you online, or you may actually like see them or run into them like out in the real world. Obviously, if that's not possible, then you know that's not for you. But this person's like being patient, but they're also being strategic. This person's also had to realize things that weren't for them, even if it was like casual connections or other things in their life, that they were like, why am I even doing this? You guys both miss each other. And there's a strong energy of them kind of realizing how they feel, or them making some kind of gesture towards you and coming together. They want to see you. By the King of Swords. Judgment. Yeah, this person, I don't know. Maybe we all need a Delulu checkpoint ourselves, because it's almost like they're going to surprise you with some commitment or some seriousness, or how Maybe they went to therapy and it was life changing. You know, someone went to church and came out a different person. Someone was exercised. The power of love compelled them. Listen, I don't know. That's what it feels like. That's kind of funny. Ten of Swords in reverse, healing. All right, well, this person went to the healing waters of Lake Minnetonka. Most of you won't even know what that is. Purple rain, friends. But anyway, they're going to come towards you. There's some healing messages are coming up. Two of Cups. Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm screaming right now. Not the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This person, not them coming towards you with a freaking proposal. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. Because this feels like they're coming through wanting to commit or wanting something serious. And maybe that's what you've been trying to manifest. Maybe all that manifesting's been your little witchcraft. It's about to work, bitch. All right. Well, let's see. This is all beautiful energy. So that's what you need to know, my group number threes. What's next between my group threes and this person? What's next between them? I think these are indicators. Yeah, they're going to reach out to you, you guys. Because you're not talking to them, or they're going to apologize. They're going to break the ice. All right, so expect a message, expect a sweet gesture. Oh my God, you're going to be so happy. Hermit reverse, 10 of Cups. So yeah, you guys are going to get married. No, I'm just kidding. This is not that kind of reading. But you guys just literally witnessed me get a little love drunk off your reading. I like it. It doesn't happen often enough, guys. Something needs to warm up my little heart. My group number threes, yours was pretty direct and to the point, honestly. Nice messages, group threes. Of course, assuming it's what you want, which according to my little cards on the little internet, it might be. But yeah. All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards and some initials before we send you on your way. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? The one they're in separation from. You guys needed space. Ghost in order to put things, lay things from the past, put them to rest, lay them to rest. Lots of passion between you and this person. Creativity. Someone could be an artist. And energy. Wow. You guys have great chemistry is what it looks like. Nice, group threes. Whatever needed to happen, you guys needed to take time and space. So, no need in trying to rush it. What's meant to be will be. And just know you're in for a freaking good time, my friends. Feel free to share with me. share the good and the bad. All right, we have MH 2 times. MH. Lots of M's. So M names coming through. We have WN, Wendy, WQ, X, Y, and O, random initials. My group number, seeing if there's anything. No, I'll just leave them there for you guys. My group number threes, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.